Hey everybody, so welcome to part 2 of a several part series called The Elements of Yoga. So these are all my favorite and most practical elements of yoga that I've acquired, I suppose, that I use and that really give value to my life and to my wellness, to my health. So this part 2 is a more advanced version of the previous Pranayama breath work. This is called Kabalabhati as well, and it's the more advanced version, so there's a few add-ons here. So first of all, what is Kabalabhati? Kabalabhati is fire breath. It builds energy and heat inside the body. It activates and warms up and exercises our muscles of respiration, so our breathing muscles. Our first form of nutrition is our breath. Without this, we cannot survive for more than a few minutes. So training this system adds really a lot of value to your life, to your day. It totally changes your energy by doing this practice and how you feel in your mind and body. So the advanced version, to see the easier version and more beginner friendly version, just check the first video, Kabalabhati. This is advanced Kabalabhati, so there's just a few bits added onto it. So what we're going to do for this Kabalabhati is we take 50 short, sharp, active exhales through the nose. The inhale follows each exhale and is passive, so it looks like this. So that's 5. You want to do 50 of those, okay? You want to be sitting up pretty straight. I mean, you don't need to be ramrod straight here and contracting all the muscles of your back. Let a gentle bend in your lower back. This is a safe place for the low back to be. If you want to sit on a chair or sit up on a yoga block, that also works really well if your hips aren't that open. So we do 50 short, sharp, active exhales. Each exhale is followed by a passive inhale. And we want to pull the belly button back each time we exhale. So this is going to work like a pump for our diaphragm. And the diaphragm, because we don't really exercise it at all really, if we're pretty sedentary and we don't move, it stays really tight, it stays stiff, it's never getting good blood flow, good innervation energy, good electricity running down through it and to it. So we're activating this diaphragm, we're activating our transverse abdominis, this core set muscle. That's really going to wake us up. So this will really wake you up in the morning. It only takes 2 minutes. Your partner's probably going to think you're a weirdo, or your housemates if they hear you, but that's great. Being a weirdo is great. So after our 50 short, sharp, active exhales, we exhale all the way out. Keep blowing out till there's nothing left. Then we pull our belly button back and we hold. We really are trying to pull this back and pull the ribs down. So we don't want to hunch our backs, but we want to pull the ribs down, pull the transverse abdominis back in. So it creates this cavern here in your tummy. This is called the Maha Bandha, which is strengthening these muscles of expiration. And on an energetic level, it would be considered a breath retention. So really strengthening our ability to bring energy, prana in and relieve unwanted prana from our bodies. So as we hold our Mahabandha, what I love to do, this is the kind of more advanced version, is called the Tau tummy massage. This Tau tummy massage is for clearing any unwanted blockages, any tensions that we hold in the gut area. So an emotional center of the body that we can feel when we receive bad news, when we feel anxiety. We really feel it here, but also physiologically, this is our center for digestion. So as you move into these areas, you're going to feel in your intestines some tensions, some blockages, and you're just going to gently massage them. And you're going to feel squelching and movement, and this is all really good, because in the flexures of our large and small intestine, we have these like the meandering flexures of a river. We have deposits and build-ups, just like in a river. The river banks hold deposits from the water. These are going to hold deposits as well, which start to really harden and cause a lot of damage into the gut. So actually doing this Tau tummy massage is really going to get things moving through your body. So just take it easy with it. If you feel pain, you don't want to push into pain. But yeah, you'll really start to feel a lot of relief in your digestive system. And if I don't practice this more than 1 or 2 times a week, I can really feel the difference when I do and don't practice it. There's a lot more tension in the area. There's a lot more blockages that I can feel. And when I do it, it feels really lovely after a few days. There's no tensions in the area. Everything moves and contracts and is flexible and strong. So on the exhale, we do our Tao tummy massage. We're going to do that for 5, 10, 15 seconds. You can come all the way down below the belly button to just above the bladder. And you can come all the way up into the diaphragm. So play around on different rounds, focus on different areas, and find where your body needs the attention. That's what we do when we hold the exhale for the advanced version. On the inhale, you want to depress your ribs, depress your shoulders. Breathing down into the lower back, out into the diaphragm. And finally, for the advanced version of this, if you have any blood pressure issues, then I wouldn't recommend this. But for the advanced version of this, as you inhale, when you can't breathe in anymore, at the end of your inhale, you take a deep inhale through your mouth. This is called a free diving gulp. Okay, so when a free diver free dives, they will deeply inhale, and because we can't fit any more air into this area, but we can into our mouth, we pull the air into our mouth, then we close this space, it forces the air down into our lungs, which is going to stretch our breathing apparatus. So our lungs, our bronchus, our all the connective tissues here and musculature around our ribs is going to stretch. So this is really so healthy, so healing, especially for our culture that we lean over a lot. We're always bent over. We're never really taking our deep breaths. This is a beautiful stretch and opening for this area. So we're going to do a demonstration together. If you want to make yourself comfortable, you just find a seat or a block or sit down on the ground cross-legged, and we're going to do 1 round together. So I'm going to count us through it. So just to quickly recap, it's 50 short, sharp, active exhales from the tummy. Then we breathe all the way out and we hold our Mahabandha. We do a Tao tummy massage as we're holding that out breath. Then when we feel the need to inhale, we inhale as deeply as we can, keeping the ribs down, shoulders down. And finally, we take our free diving gulp. Now, if you feel lightheaded at any stage, you release the breath. To stop yourself from getting too dizzy, you breathe out slowly through the mouth. And this can bring on an altered state of consciousness. So just be very calm, stay nice and relaxed, and observe the sensations through the body. Observe the movement and sensations of the mind. And this is a very powerful practice for that. So enjoy. Together, we're going to take a deep inhale, pull the shoulders back, and we begin. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Free diving gulp. Feel the stretching, gently move the body to feel the stretching in different areas that need it, the chest, the diaphragm, the neck. You don't need to hold this for too long. Once you've held it for 20 seconds, or especially if you feel dizzy, then gently release. always keeping your eyes closed and waiting at least 30 seconds to observe changes in the body and mind. My advice is repeat this 3 times and let me know how you get on. So if you like the video, please like it, please share it, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I have every intention of releasing several more pranayama videos, several practices on the yamas and niyamas, the philosophies of Ashtanga yoga, and the movements that I find most valuable for counterbalancing or for counteracting some of these industrialized postures and emotional tensions that we take on. So have a lovely day, guys. Thank you for watching, and yeah, leave a comment and let me know how you got on. Thank you.